Did you know that Vietnam is the largest exporter of cashews in the world? Quite the nugget of trivia, isn't it? But let's not get too nutty right off the bat. There's so much more to this Southeast Asian gem that we're going to explore. Vietnam, a slender slither of land, is nestled between the South China Sea and Laos and Cambodia. It's a land of dramatic landscapes, ranging from lush rice terraces and forested mountains in the north to the picturesque valleys of the Central Highlands and the fertile delta and beautiful beaches of the south. The climate? Well, it's as diverse as the landscape. The north has a distinct winter, while the south basks in tropical warmth year-round. And then there are those major cities, bustling Hanoi, with its French colonial charm, and dynamic Ho Chi Minh City, a metropolis that never sleeps. Now, let's get to the heart of the matter, the dark side of Vietnam. No, we're not talking about some obscure Star Wars reference. We're talking about the lesser-known aspects of Vietnam's history, culture, and people. You see, every place has its sunny side, but to truly understand a place, you also need to look at its shadows. That's what we're doing here. We're peeling back the layers to reveal the parts of Vietnam that don't always make it into the travel brochures. We'll explore not just the places, but the people who call this country home. The traditions they hold dear, the challenges they've faced, and the resilience they've shown. We'll look at how the past has shaped the present and how the future is being reimagined right before our eyes. This journey won't always be comfortable. It might challenge your perceptions, make you question what you thought you knew. But isn't that what travel is all about? Opening our minds, expanding our horizons, and finding connection in unexpected places. Hold on tight as we delve into the unseen and often overlooked facets of Vietnam's rich tapestry. Pause for a moment and picture this. It's the mid-20th century, and Vietnam is a battleground. The Vietnam War, a conflict that spanned nearly 2 decades, tore through the heart of this Southeast Asian nation, leaving scars that are still visible today. It was a time of fear, uncertainty, and immense struggle. The war was more than just a military conflict. It was a clash of ideologies, a struggle for control, and a fight for the soul of Vietnam. From the bustling streets of Saigon to the tranquil rice paddies of the Mekong Delta, the war left no part of the country untouched. It was a time when the air was thick with the smell of gunpowder, and the sounds of gunfire echoed through the valleys. The war was a brutal and unforgiving test of the Vietnamese people's resilience and determination. But as the dust of battle settled, the resilient Vietnamese picked up the pieces and began the arduous task of rebuilding their lives and their nation. The war had changed the country's landscape, but it had also forged a new identity. Today, the echoes of the past reverberate through Vietnam's bustling cities and serene countryside. The old bullet holes in buildings serve as stark reminders of the conflict, while the numerous memorials and museums dotting the country pay homage to the millions who lost their lives. Yet, the war is not all that defines Vietnam. The Vietnamese people have taken their war-torn past and used it as a stepping stone towards a brighter future. They have transformed their country from a battleground into a place of peace and prosperity. The war has shaped Vietnam's identity, but it is not its entirety. The Vietnamese people have shown the world their strength and resilience in the face of adversity. They've taken their painful past and used it to build a vibrant and dynamic present. The war has left a profound imprint on Vietnam. But that's just one part of the story. And as we delve deeper into this captivating nation, we'll discover the many other facets that make Vietnam a truly unique and fascinating destination. Now, it's time to test your knowledge. What was the primary reason for the Vietnam War? Take a moment to think about it. All right, time's up. If you said a fight against communism, you hit the nail on the head. The Vietnam War, also known as the Second Indochina War, was primarily a battle against the spread of communism. The conflict was a direct result of the First Indochina War between the French, who were the colonial rulers of Vietnam, and the communist-led Viet Minh. When the French were defeated, Vietnam was divided into Communist North and Anti-Communist South. The North wanted to unify the country under communism, but the South, backed by the United States and other anti-communist allies, resisted. This ideological clash led to a long, bloody conflict that lasted from 1955 to 1975. Great job. Let's continue our journey. Picture the Vietnamese people. What comes to mind? Is it the image of a nation that has risen from the ashes of a devastating war? Or a people who have pushed through adversity with a spirit that refuses to be diminished? The resilience and strength of the Vietnamese people are nothing short of inspiring. Following the end of the Vietnam War in the mid-70s, the country faced immense challenges. Cities lay in ruins, countless lives were lost, and the economy was on the brink of collapse. But the people of Vietnam, they didn't falter. They faced these challenges head-on, displaying a resilience that would become a defining characteristic of their nation. Take, for instance, the story of Nguyen Thi Phuong Thao. She's not just one of Vietnam's most successful businesswomen, she's also the first self-made female billionaire in Southeast Asia. Thao started her entrepreneurial journey selling fax machines and rubber sandals. Today, she's the CEO of Vietjet Air, Vietnam's first private airline. Her story is a testament to the Vietnamese spirit of determination and resilience. Or consider the tale of Le Van Thao, an ex-farmer who started Truong Thanh, a company that's now a leading player in Vietnam's drinks industry. Thao began his venture with just a bicycle for transportation and delivery. Today, his products are sold across the country and beyond. His journey from a humble farmer to a successful businessman encapsulates the Vietnamese people's tenacity and perseverance. These stories are not anomalies. They're reflections of a nation that has managed to rebuild itself from the ground up. From its bustling cities to its thriving industries, modern Vietnam stands as a testament to the indomitable spirit of its people. The Vietnamese people's resilience is truly inspiring, proving that even in darkness, there is always light. Their stories remind us that no matter the adversity, the human spirit is capable of remarkable feats. They show us that in the face of immense challenges, resilience isn't just an option, it's a way of life. Fast forward to the 21st century. Vietnam is no longer a war-torn nation, but a thriving country with a growing economy. The transformation of Vietnam is truly a marvel to behold. The nation has embraced the winds of change, harnessing the power of progress and innovation. The economy of Vietnam has been on the rise, with a remarkable growth rate that has made it one of the fastest-growing economies in Southeast Asia. This growth has been fueled by a surge in exports, a thriving manufacturing sector, and a significant increase in foreign direct investment. Vietnam's technological landscape has also been evolving at a rapid pace. The country is embracing the digital age, with startups sprouting up left, right, and center. From e-commerce platforms to fintech solutions, Vietnam's tech scene is bustling with activity, making it a hotbed for innovation. The government is also playing its part, investing heavily in infrastructure and education, fostering an environment conducive for tech advancements. But it's not just the economy and technology that are witnessing a renaissance. Vietnam's tourism industry is blossoming as well. The country's natural beauty, rich culture, and warm hospitality have started to attract tourists from all corners of the globe. From the stunning landscapes of Halong Bay to the bustling city life of Ho Chi Minh City, Vietnam offers a plethora of experiences for the discerning traveler. The country's tourism sector has seen a steep rise in numbers, contributing significantly to the national economy. Despite the many strides Vietnam has made, the country has managed to retain its unique charm. The rich tapestry of its history is still very much present, interwoven with the threads of modernity. The country's past is not forgotten, but serves as a reminder of the resilience and strength of the Vietnamese people. Vietnam has come a long way from its dark past, stepping into a bright future. The nation stands as a testament to the power of determination and the will to transform. And as Vietnam strides confidently into the future, it invites the world to join in its journey, to witness its growth, and to partake in its success. As we wrap up, let's revisit our quiz question. Can you recall the primary reason for the Vietnam War? The answer is, the war was primarily a result of the ideological struggle between the North, backed by communist allies, and the South, supported by the United States and other anti-communist countries. Now let's jog your memory a bit. We started our journey with an intriguing look at Vietnam, setting the stage for a deeper understanding of this vibrant nation. The war-torn past of Vietnam, as we discussed, has left indelible marks on the country, shaping its history and culture. We then dived into the resilience of the Vietnamese people, a testament to their spirit. Lastly, we took a glimpse into modern Vietnam, a nation bustling with energy and progress, yet still bearing the scars of the past. Vietnam's dark past has shaped its present, but it is the resilience of its people and their relentless pursuit of progress that will define its future.